Hey y'all, welcome back to the Cigar Room. I'm gonna do something today that I don't do a whole lot of, and that's a cigar review. What am I gonna review? This is one of Kevin Shahan's Trash Panda Cigars, and it is called in Gaelic Cert Maith Bruscar, which means real good trash. So Trash Panda, real good trash. I like the thing. It's funny. I don't know if you guys know, Kevin and I connected the first time, I don't know how many years ago, almost 10 years ago. And he was the maker of Irish beard balm. So had to get something for my beard. It was Irish. My mom is Scottish. She's McKinnon. So, there's that connection there. So, I like that. So that's how I first ran into Kevin. Didn't know he liked cigars at all. And then we ended up in a couple of cigar groups, Facebook groups. And now look at him now. He's got one of the biggest cigar shows on YouTube, talking to personalities. This is the second cigar of his that I'm going to review. The first one was the Back in Black. Did it in the Old Man Cave. Thoroughly enjoyed that cigar. That was a cigar done by Espinosa. This cigar is done by Sinistro. That's why I've got my Sinistro shirt on. I thought it would be appropriate. This is a 6x50 cigar. It comes in 3, 5, and 10 packs. You can order those on his line at trashpandacigars.com. If you order the 5 and the 10 packs, you will get this little trash can with these stickers. I put the stickers on here. They come separately. You'll get those. I guess you could use this as an ashtray if you wanted to, or just to hold some pens or something like that. You also get a nice sticker. I'm all up for stickers. That one's got the Cert Maith Bruscar on it and the Trash Panda. And he's paying homage to his relative, Cornelius Shahan, that left Ireland in 1679 to make a new start in America. So I always love history. I love a good backstory for cigars and cigar makers. So let's get into the cigar. I'm looking at it. It's got a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. It's got a Cameroon binder, and it's got U.S., Dominican, and Nicaraguan feelers. So I let this set out for a couple hours on my countertop just to kind of dry it just a little bit. I don't know why. I just felt like I would. I like the color of it. It's a good color. It's not toothy, but it's not perfectly smooth. The cap is down there pretty good. I think the construction is looking pretty dadgum good. So what do you say we get this thing cut, lit, and get into the review? And what did I not do? I didn't do a cold draw. Shame on me. But it does have a very nice room note just on the light up, just on the initial light up. I noticed it's got there's almost a sweetness in the first light up here. The draw is perfect. The resistance that I'm getting through the draw, perfect. Right now, that room note, it really smells good. Yeah, it's like I'm getting a sweetness out of this. Wow. Not a candy sweetness, but kind of like a I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of, it just hits me like it's a little bit of a sweetness in it. It's got a deep, I mean, you're talking Connecticut broadleaf, Cameroon wrapper. That's where that sweetness is coming through is that it's from that Cameroon wrapper. And U.S., Dominican, and Nicaraguan fillers. I'm not getting any pepper. I'm not getting any pepper off this at all. Not on my lips, not on the retro. Retro hell. Oh, that was an interesting note. That was an interesting, on the retro hell, is very interesting note on that. It's reminding me of like a dark fruit. So the sweetness that I'm getting, it reminds me of like a dark fruit sweetness. And that retro hell right there, it reminds me of like the dark fruit, like you've heard us talk about with Dave and Yancey and me, and those dark stone fruits, the dark fruits. That's what it's reminding me of. Well, let me get into this. Let me get into the first third, and I will check back with you guys when I get into the second third. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, y'all, we're getting into that second third, and I wanted to show you this. Shot a little bit before I got to this point, just to make sure it didn't break off, but it's been done pretty good. It's a little bit wonky, but I haven't touched it up. I haven't done anything to it at all. But I wanted to make sure you guys could see the ash that's hanging on there. The draw on this hasn't changed at all. I'm going to go ahead and knock this stuff off because I don't want it in my lap. So just to see, I always like, yep, it fell off right there. Get that. So you can see the burn there is just a little bit wonky. Trying to get the camera to focus on that. But it's not bad. I mean, it's not, canoeing or tunneling or anything. Like I said, the draw construction of this is fantastic. I'm still getting that sweetness, which I believe is coming from the Cameroon. I don't know what U.S. tobacco he's using, and I always love a Connecticut broadleaf, but the Dominican and the Nicaraguan, still not getting any pepper, not for me at all. It's got good smoke output. That just fills your mouth, good heavy smoke, so you get some good flavors out of it. It is still, to me, it's that same woody, dark fruit, slight sweetness to it. I'm enjoying it. Again, it's made by Sinistro. That's one of my favorite lines out there. The Mr. White Gold Edition. The Last Cowboy with that Candela foot. They have some great cigars. So when Kevin teamed up with them to have Cert Maith Bruscar made, real good trash, I got excited about it. Even his other one, Back in Black, made by Espinosa, another great cigar company that I love. This one, I wish I had a drink with it, but I really wanted to pay attention. I'm not drinking anything. I'm not even drinking water. I'm just tasting the cigar. Purge it there a little bit. Yeah. Dark fruit, slight sweetness to it. It's hanging on to that. So I'll just continue to smoke this, come back to you guys when I get to the last third. All right, see you then. All right, y'all, we are back. I think, I'm getting to the last third, still in the second third. I mean, that is some strange looking ash flare-ups that I've seen. It is getting pretty wonky on the, the burn there, but it corrects itself. I got some pretty weird things going on, and then all of a sudden, I just kept turning the cigar and it would correct itself. But it's like this thing's got horns on it. So interesting. It's not affecting the flavor at all. It's not a perfect burn, but as long as it corrects itself, what do I care? Do I have to have a perfect burning cigar every single time? No, but the ash hangs on. You can see, I've only ashed it that other time you saw me ash or told you I was going to knock it off. I haven't knocked this one off yet. I haven't touched this cigar up at all. The flavors, the draw is still perfect. Still heavy smoke, which I like because then you get some really good flavor. I'm going to go ahead and knock that one off because I don't want to wear it. But really more earthy notes coming through. The dark fruit has kind of gone away and now it's kind of going towards almost a meat, real heavy meat type taste, leather, earthy type of notes in there. So it's kind of transitioning. The flavors are, obviously I'm getting into the last third and the flavors are kind of intensifying. Yeah, earth, kind of a leather-ish. The sweetness is not really there anymore, what I was getting at the beginning. So this is what I'm talking about, that right there on that burn. And I'll just keep it down, and all the other times it's caught up. It's corrected itself. I haven't touched it up at all, like I said. But the draw is still fantastic. It's a great cigar. I would really like to finish this up with some whiskey. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what this cigar flavors are. So I'd really like to finish up this last third with some whiskey, just because I need some whiskey. And I'd like to see what the flavors do to it. So I'm going to get into this last third here, and I'll be back. All right, welcome back, guys. Back in the last third. You can see that there. I am pairing this with some George Dickel Bottle and Bond 2007, and I am loving this. The darkness, dark fruit that I was getting out of this cigar is coming through even more now with this whiskey. The sweetness in this whiskey, the like a caramel taste that I'm getting, mapley taste that I'm getting out of this is really pairing nicely with this cigar. So I'm happy with my choice right there. I've done what you see David and me do, drink to cigar, cigar to drink, and really enjoy that. So I just got the band off. Took a little bit to get the band off. I didn't have to tear the band up terribly, but it didn't come off super easy, but I did get it off. That part that was canoeing, well, it turned into, it was starting to canoe a little bit. It just wasn't correcting itself. So into the second third is where I finally had to start touching it up. And I just wanted to make sure because it was getting a little bit too long. That's the only time I've touched up this cigar. Other than that, the cigar is performing the same as it was when I lit it. But now getting into it with this, it's just, oh. Yeah, that is just really good. The heaviness of this cigar, the fullness of this cigar, and this is a fantastic pairing. I'm really happy with that. So, guys, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Kevin, good job. Sinistro, good job on another great cigar. I look forward to getting more of these. Make sure you guys go out there to trashpandacigars.com. You can pick up 3, 5, and 10 packs. Remember, if you get the 5 or the 10 packs, you get the trash can with the stickers. And just a fantastic cigar. So good job, Kevin. Again, you guys, this is what I love about it. Just getting new cigars. People like Kevin that are putting his knowledge and his experience that he's smoked so many cigars over the years, and then putting that into something of his own creation in collaboration with Sinistro. Fantastic. I will definitely be buying more of these to keep in the humidor. So, you guys, slancha, and always remember, enjoy the leaf, grow the culture. See you guys. Man, that's good.